What's going on, family? This is Sebastian, Tashambi, whatever. This is dedicated or solely for my Chambers family and the descendants thereof. I'm sitting around my house today cleaning up, and as you can see, this is kind of I have a huge bedroom. There's a whole other side over there. And I was thinking about our family and how God has just been so good to our family, and our family is very eclectic. Very eclectic when it comes down to just how we operate, to how we live. But one thing that is unified within our family is how we love each other and how we worship and reverence God. You know, for me, I can only speak for me. My family has always been one of the awesomest families. That's why, you know, even with me changing my name, I still kept the Chambers on the end of it for reverence and honor for my grandfather and all of that good stuff. But it has always, my family, no matter what I have done or how I choose to live my existence, my family has been nothing but awesome. But in the midst of that is where that good Christian counsel and that good Christian love comes in. The greatest of these three is love. Love thyself as thy neighbor. All of that good stuff. My family has been nothing but loving to me. Some of them get on my nerves, yes, but nothing but love. But I was sitting around here and I was just thinking how my life has been affected, how my life has changed, how sometimes I just have to go and I'm trying to articulate it, how I just have to, sometimes I have to go for what I know by myself. And I say that to say is, you know, as a family, we have our individual battles and we have our collective battles as a family and individually. With our intermediate families, with the family as a large, and even with our inner person, we have our battles. And sometimes, especially for me being away from home, it's hard for me to have that one-on-one interaction with family because I'm so far away. But there are times, the one thing that this family has taught me is how to go to God for yourself. And so that's what we're going to do right now. Ultimately, we just going to have a little devotion just for a minute. And that's all we're going to do. So come on with me. We're going to have a little devotion and go for what we know for the Chambers. If we don't know nothing else, we know how to get a prayer through. We know how to fellowship. We know how to have a good time. And we just know how to be Chambers. I don't know. You either love us or you hate us. And that's it. Ain't no in between. Ain't no gray area. So come on with me. Let's see. Well, there's a storm out over the ocean, and it's moving this way. If your soul's not anchored in Jesus, you will surely drift away, Lord. Drift away, Lord. You will surely drift away. Drift away, Lord. Drift away, Lord. You will surely drift away. Every round goes higher and higher since I laid my burdens down. Every round goes higher and higher since I laid my burdens down. Burdens down, Lord. Burdens down, Lord, since I laid my burdens down. Burdens down, Lord. Burdens down, Lord, since I laid my burdens down. Friends don't treat me like they used to since I laid my burdens down. Friends don't treat me like they used to since I laid my burdens down. Burdens down, Lord. Burdens down, Lord. Since I laid my burdens down. Burdens down, Lord. Burdens down, Lord. Since I laid my burdens down. Lord, I'm running, trying to make 199. Just won't do. Lord, I'm running, trying to make 199. Just won't do. Just won't do, Lord. Just won't do, Lord. 99. Just won't do. Lord, I'm running, trying to make 199. Just won't do. So, being away, I have learned and followed up with the teachings of my grandfather, Buck Chambers Jr. From what I remember of my great-grandfather, Lewis Chambers Sr. What I remember from Nene going out to the country. What I remember from my grandmother, Jerry Chambers. What I remember from my mother. Those things that I didn't understand as I was growing up. And relatives, seeing other praying relatives in the family that were embedded within my life. Every day is not going to be perfect. Every day is not going to be hunky-dory. There's a lot of things that have happened in my life, and I asked God. I was like, look, my dude. And I didn't quite say my dude. That was in my. So, I talk to God as if I was talking to anybody. I'm not, Father, here I come, Jesus, down on bended knee, your humble child. That ain't me. Sometimes it's like, it'd be so real. I'm like, my nigga, there's a lot going on. And y'all may say, oh, that's disrespect. I talk to God very earnestly. I don't come with no preamble. The preamble is like the preamble of the Constitution is the Bill of Rights. The first 10 commandments or 10 whatever it is. First 10, not commandments, whatever they're called. The preamble of that is the Bill of Rights. So, I don't come with any, Lord, before I take, this is what's going on. I need you to kind of figure this out because apparently my way ain't working or it ain't happening quick enough. You need to let me know what's going on because I need to understand what's going on. And there was a point where I used to, and there are times every once in a while I still ask God to every so often, why me? Why am I going through so much BS? Why am I going through so much heartache? Why am I going through so much pain? Why is it that every time I take a step forward, I am being drugged 17 million feet back? And it came to me one day, he came to me and ultimately said, Negro, why not you? Ultimately, just that plain. Are you that great? Are you that uppity? Are you that special that you're not going to have any trials and tribulations? That you're going to live a hunky-dory life and just be cool, calm, and collective all the way through? And there is a song that I love that speaks to that. And it Tremaine Hawkins, be grateful. It is exactly to that. And it's pretty much, God has not promised me sunshine. That's not the way it's going to be. But a little rain mixed with God's sunshine and a little pain helps me to appreciate the good times. Be grateful, be grateful. Ultimately, that was out of my range, but ultimately that is what it says. God didn't promise none of us that every day was going to be sunshine. If we didn't go through the mess we go through, if we didn't go through the heartaches, the trials, and the tribulations, we wouldn't appreciate those good days. When that good day falls upon us and just it seems like the stars are aligned and everything is working out, but you wouldn't appreciate. That's why vacations are called vacations. Because if a vacation was every day, all day, when you had that break, you wouldn't appreciate a vacation. But we work hard, we go to work, we pay bills, we take care of our kids, we go through our ups and downs and our trials and tribulations. But then when we take that vacation and we can, whatever it is, if it's a cruise, if it's a stay-at-home vacation, but when we let go of the cares and stresses and say, for this period of time, I am going to be easy, breezy, beautiful. Cover boy or cover girl. And nothing else is going to come into this space. When you can let go of work and let go of your nagging boss, let go of your nagging coworkers, let go of your messy friends, whatever, when you can let that go and be at peace with yourself, with your mate, with your spouse, with your children, with your family, with your friends, hopefully be at peace. That's the point of a vacation. When you can let all of that go, it makes you appreciate the vacation so much more. And so I am just saying this long behind video to say to my family is that we go through so much individually, collectively, as the body of the family, that we need to and have to kind of stay grounded within what we know. And what we know as Chambers is God, our spirituality. I hate to say religion because religion has such a bad rep. I don't fall for the thing of religion. I'm not gonna say I'm spiritual, but I have a relationship. That's for me, a relationship. Some people say, well, how can you have a relationship because of how you are and how you... Don't worry about my relationship. First and foremost, there's an old song, and I'm going to say, and this is for anybody, there's a song that it was a Christian, was it not the Canton Spiritual, I think it was the Gospel Southerners that simply says, sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around mine. Sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around. I have a relationship with Him. You might not understand it. You ain't got to. I ain't trying to understand your relationship. You don't understand mine. But I know collectively as a family, we have an awesome relationship with our Creator because He has protected us and brought us so far. We are a huge family. A huge family in Tallahassee, Quincy, Havana. People know the Chamberses, and it's one of them things. Either they like us or they don't. And I'm cool with that. But I just say, as a word of encouragement to all of my family members, which I don't do this very often, it's just keep your head up. Lean on the family that you have. Lean on the family that you trust. And be at one. That's the only thing that I can say. Me being way up here, sometimes, very small times, I get homesick. But there are those times where I just have to lean on for what I know. And for me to be up here almost 3 years, living and sufficing on my own, not having to do anything, I don't want to say legal, but not having to do anything that would jeopardize, because living up here is expensive, but God has blessed me to do what I love, what I've continued to love, and I am so grateful and thankful. So I'm not going to hold this video any longer. Just know to my family, I don't see y'all often, but when I do know that I love you and I keep you, and that's about it. So I'm about to continue to clean my house and call it one more day, and I will holler at you guys. I'll let you guys later. All right. Peace. Get up. Peace and much love. I'll holler at you later. Peace. Bye.